Hi, this is Vanessa Nixon from Herbs of Grace Healing Arts, traditional naturopath, and author of Metamorphosis, Ritual Spells and Natural Remedies for Peri, Mid, and Postmenopausal Women, and also contributing author to Love Notes from the Soul, Stories of Transformation and Hope. And today I want to continue our series on plant allies for the menopausal journey. And the herb that I'd like to discuss today is called Skullcap. The botanical name of Skullcap is Scutellaria lateriflora. And Skullcap is also one of my favorite herbs. I probably say that every time. I have so many favorite herbs. And I love skullcap in combination with some of the herbs that we've already talked about, particularly California poppy and passion flower. So those three, California poppy, passion flower, and skullcap, are a combination that I love to use together, and they all have similar properties. And I feel like they have a synergy that makes them all more powerful when they come together. But skullcap in particular is a wonderful nervine, and it is actually considered by some to be a nervine tropho-restorative. And that term means that it not only is beneficial to the nervous system as a nervine, it's beneficial and relaxing to the nervous system, but a tropho-restorative is a plant that actually helps to rebuild and nourish that whole system. So skullcap is one of those herbs that has the ability to benefit and strengthen and feed and nourish the entire nervous system. So when we're talking about nervous system dysregulation, when we're talking about anxiety, depression, mood swings, stress, and all of the symptoms that can come from stress, skullcap is one of those herbs to consider, especially if those symptoms tend to be insomnia, anxiety, depression, mood swings, or any sort of musculoskeletal pain. So as far as insomnia goes, one of the key indicators for skullcap is the kind of insomnia that results from restlessness or nervousness or muscle pain. So if those are the things that are causing the insomnia, then skullcap might be a great herb in that indication. It's really wonderful because it helps relax and induce a state in which it's easier to go to sleep, but it's not strongly sedative. So that's wonderful. That's wonderful quality if that's what you're looking for, is not something that creates this sense of over sedation, but just is very calming and relaxing. It helps your body to ease into sleep. Also, if the insomnia comes from mental overwork, and or physical overwork. So if you are feeling really exhausted, like you have been overworking yourself mentally or physically, skullcap might be a really great herb for you. And then musculoskeletal pain. So it's often used in formulas. If you're having joint pain, if you're having muscle pain, especially when that muscle pain comes from tension, stress, and overwork, that sort of muscle pain, skullcap is a really great herb to address that. And again, like I said, all three of those herbs that we've been talking about lately, the California poppy, the passion flower, and Skullcap often work really well together, and they all kind of target different aspects of the same symptoms. And so they have a really wonderful synergy when they are used together. So I would love to know if you have used Skullcap, if that is an herb you're familiar with, if you are thinking about um, finding out more about Skullcap and possibly using it for yourself. If you have any comments or questions about Skullcap, feel free to add those below. And once again, I always appreciate likes and subscribes and shares. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. And until then, have a wonderful day.